The secret of the Rainbow Falls, in the small town of Willow Creek, hidden deep within a lush forest, there was a place so magical, it was almost impossible to believe it existed. That place was known as Rainbow Falls. Legend had it that the falls were enchanted, and that every rainbow that appeared over them held a secret treasure waiting to be discovered. Three best friends, Lily, Ben, and Emma, had always been fascinated by the stories of Rainbow Falls. They had heard from their grandparents about the legends and how no one had ever managed to find the treasure. But the three friends were determined. They loved nothing more than an adventure, and today, they had a plan to finally uncover the secret. It was the first day of summer vacation, and the sun was shining brightly in the sky. With their backpacks filled with snacks, maps, and flashlights, the trio set off through the forest toward Rainbow Falls. Lily, who was the tallest and the fastest, led the way with her trusty compass in hand. Ben, always curious and full of questions, carried a notebook to write down clues. Emma, the smallest but most creative, had packed her sketchbook and a bag of chalk, just in case they needed to leave any messages for future explorers. "Today's the day," Lily said confidently as they made their way down the forest path. "We're going to find the treasure of Rainbow Falls." As they approached the falls, they could hear the sound of rushing water. The closer they got, the louder it became, until they finally reached the clearing. Before them stood the magnificent Rainbow Falls, with its sparkling water tumbling down the rocks and into a crystal-clear pool. But the most amazing sight of all was the brilliant rainbow that arched over the falls, shimmering with every color imaginable. "Whoa," Ben whispered, his eyes wide. "It's even more beautiful than I imagined." Emma was already pulling out her sketchbook to capture the beauty of the scene. "I wonder what kind of treasure could be hidden here," she mused. Lily studied the map they had brought with them. According to the legend, the treasure could only be found by those who believed in the magic of the falls. "Look," she said, pointing to a small marking on the map. "It says the treasure is hidden behind the rainbow." "Behind the rainbow?" Ben repeated. "How do we even get there?" Lily thought for a moment. Maybe the treasure isn't something you can just walk up and take. Maybe it's hidden by magic. Emma looked at the waterfall thoughtfully. What if we have to do something to unlock the magic? Something that only friends can do together. The three friends huddled together, brainstorming ideas. They tried throwing a pebble into the pool, singing a song, and even performing a silly dance in front of the falls. But nothing seemed to work. Suddenly, Ben had an idea. "What if we need to make the rainbow stronger?" he said, pulling out a small magnifying glass from his backpack. "Rainbows are made from light, right? Maybe we can reflect more light onto it." Lily and Emma agreed it was worth a try. Ben held up the magnifying glass, carefully angling it so that the sunlight reflected off of it and into the waterfall. As the light hit the rainbow, it began to glow brighter and brighter until the colors seemed to shimmer and dance in the air. Just as they thought the rainbow couldn't get any brighter, something incredible happened. A soft, humming sound filled the air, and the water at the base of the falls began to swirl. The rainbow stretched wider, and in its center, a shimmering doorway appeared, glowing with all the colors of the rainbow. "We did it!" Emma gasped, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The friends stepped closer to the magical doorway, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Beyond the doorway was a hidden path, lined with glowing flowers and shimmering stones. The air felt cool and sweet, as if it were filled with magic. "Are you ready?" Lily asked, her voice trembling with excitement. Ben nodded, clutching his notebook. "Let's find that treasure." The three friends stepped through the doorway, and as they walked down the path, they noticed that everything around them seemed to come alive with color. The flowers swayed gently as if they were greeting the children, and the stones beneath their feet glowed softly with every step. At the end of the path, they came to a small, glowing pool. In the center of the pool was a large, gleaming chest, covered in jewels that sparkled like stars. "This has to be it," Ben whispered, hardly able to believe their eyes. Lily stepped forward and carefully opened the chest. Inside, they found not gold or jewels, but something even more amazing, tiny, glowing orbs of light that floated above the chest like fireflies. "What are they?" Emma asked, reaching out to touch one. As soon as her hand touched the glowing orb, it burst into a bright flash of light, revealing a small, carved wooden heart with a rainbow painted on it. "It's beautiful," Emma said, holding the heart close. Then touched another orb, and it revealed a small compass, just like the one Lily had used to lead them to the falls. "I think these are treasures meant just for us," Lily said, her voice filled with wonder. "They're gifts from the magic of the falls." The friends each took one of the glowing orbs, which transformed into something special just for them: Emma's wooden heart, Ben's compass, and for Lily, a small golden key that sparkled in the light. "This key," Lily said thoughtfully. "Maybe it's not just for unlocking treasure chests. Maybe it's a reminder that the real treasure is the adventure we had together." The friends smiled, knowing that the magic of Rainbow Falls had given them something far more precious than they had imagined. They had shared an adventure, discovered the power of friendship, and unlocked a magic that would stay with them forever. As they left the secret path and returned to the clearing, the rainbow over the falls faded back to its normal glow. But the three friends knew that whenever they returned, the magic would be waiting for them just beyond the rainbow.